So how to create a table in PHP? So first, go to your Visual Studio Code Editor and then open your sump. So click Start to run your sump. And then in your Visual Studio Code Editor, so since I've already created a folder inside my htdocs, and then I created index.php. Now, inside the body of the HTML tag, so I've already typed the opening and closing of the PHP syntax. And then for creating your table, so type echo, and then let's create a table border is equals to 1. And then let's create a table row. And then for the table data or TD, so let's say 1. And then let me close this table data. And then let's create another table data. Let's say 2. And then let's close this table data. And then let's create another table data. So let's say this is 3. And then closing this table data. And then let's close the table row. And then let's close the table. Okay? So greater than, then semicolon. So save this. And then go to your browser. So type, since I've already run my sum, so localhost and then the folder name that you created inside your htdocs. Okay? So this is the output for a simple table. Now to enhance this table, so let's say I'm going to create another table so that you will see the difference of this example. So let me just have here a break line space. Okay. And then echo. Let's create another table here. So table border is equals to 1. And then for the width, let's say 300. And then there will be no cell spacing. So it's equals to 0. And then echo. So again, for the table row, you will use TR. And then let's create a background color. So let's say light green. And then semicolon. And then let's create. So echo for the table data. Okay. So table data, let's say student number. And then let's close the table data. And then let me just copy this. Okay. So student number, after that is your last name. Then let me create another table data. So let's say this is your first name. And then another. So let's say this is your middle name. Okay. Now let me close this table row. So echo and then closing this table row. And then let's say I'm going to close this also the table. So save this. Then go back to your browser, then refresh. So that is for your another table. So I've created 4 columns, and then I have for student number, last name, first name, then middle name. Now let's input the data inside of this table. So for you to input the data for this table, so let's create here a break line tag or break line. Okay, so br, then slash, greater than. Okay, so for the data, so echo, and then table row, and then echo table data. So let's say 001. Then closing this table data. Then let's create 001. Let's say De La Cruz. And then another table data. Let's say Juan. And then another table data for your middle name. So let's say this is Gonzalez. Then closing this table row. So echo, open double quote. Then closing this table row. Okay. So save this. And then go back to your browser and refresh. So this I've created a table and also another row for this data. So I hope you learned something new on how to create a simple table in PHP. So good luck and God bless.